sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Cleveland. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the quarterback out of North Carolina. Greg, it is Sam Howell.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. He gets in there to record the sack, number 16 now on the season. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Howell. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Steelers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now he'll run it. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Andre Cisco.
They'll throw with Howell. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Steelers' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That one caught by Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Steelers are stopped.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He'll step up and run this. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Steelers 1st down.
From the gun, it's Penix. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. To throw again, it's Penix. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That's on Walker Little, the tackle. Again, it's Penix. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Penix gonna throw again. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. Open man downfield is Leakens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Howell. He keeps it himself. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A give to Ford on the zone read. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Back to throw. Howell. Here's a screen set up for 4. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now it's Howell. Open man, and that's Tillman. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Throwing is Howell. That is caught. And he's in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the touchdown, Borregavis is back to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a...
And he's in! Travis Hunter! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense and Sam Howell heading back onto the field. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Howell looking deep here for Tillman. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Here's Austin to return. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. It's Penix. He'll get this out to the left flat. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Penix. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Howell. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
They'll throw with Howell. Off he goes. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Browns. First down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's 4. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st down, it's Penix. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. One final throw before the break. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Obadiah Okoronkwo in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Penix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now it's Howe. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. On the ground, this is 4. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Howe. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Howell. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle, here's 4. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Again, it's 4. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Howell. That's right side and into the hands of Tislam. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here is Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Isaiah McGuire. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Moving left, and he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, give to Ford. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Keanu Benton, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the lefty Penix on 1st down. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Going to work Connor in the middle here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Penix. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing is Penix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short on the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. Connor going to try to pull his way in. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on third and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Howell. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. And they'll have a chance to put this one to bed. They begin 1st and goal. Harvey will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32.
They'll throw with Howell. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
To throw is Howell. He's got his man. That's Legette. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. They caught the rookie 1st rounder out of Oregon, Josh Connerly. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They are looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Penix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On the handoff, it's Connor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Connor. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now Penix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable with Reed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Howe. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He was covered by 12.
Throwing is Howe.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9. Here's Howe. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Howe. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.